Hello, real quick. This is a very hard video for me to make. I'm debating uploading it. I realize after rewatching it, there's a lot of holes in the story, probably a lot of confusion or questions people may have. If anyone has any questions or opinions or advice or whatever, I want to hear them. Please watch the video all the way through. I think it's important. It's a longer video, obviously, but I didn't want to rush the topic. It's a very important topic. And yeah. And also for the record, nobody knows any of this. I haven't told anyone. I've kept it bottled up for a while. It sucks, but that's the whole point of this channel. So, yeah, enjoy. Hello, this is 5. Today's episode is going to be low-key, just being honest, a pretty tough one for me to talk about, but I think it's important, and I think it'll help me. And depending on how it goes, I might just not upload this, so I don't know. This might just be... I don't know. Basically, a few years ago, I was dating this girl, freshman year of high school, and I'm a senior now, so just for time's sake. 3 years ago, dating this girl. Things were, normal first relationship type of deal. Wasn't the greatest, wasn't terrible, was just, first relationship, 2 kids, didn't know what the fuck they were doing, pretty much, I guess. I don't know. Few months go by, dated for a few months, like September to my memory's foggy as shit, but probably February, March-ish. And then out of nowhere, I have no idea what it was. Someone just snapped inside of me, and I remember it perfectly. I was on the bus. I just texted her like, oh, it's not working out. Literally zero reason, fucking stupid, dumb, no idea. She was like, what? Just completely out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, it's not working out. Literally zero fucking reason. And broke up with her for a whole 2 days. And then I was like, that was stupid. I remember going home and taking a shower just right away and then just fucking crying, which was very abnormal. I don't really cry very often, and I definitely don't shower right after school. I usually do after dinner. And then it was just weird. It was a weird situation. And, day 2 goes by, I think it was 2 days, got back together type of deal. You know how it is. And then even though things weren't necessarily bad, they did get better. It was just, besides her, mom's boyfriend, judging me, because he always fucking judged me the entire time, because, it's just how it be sometimes, I guess. Some people are just like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, there was kind of wrong with it, some of the things he said to me, or about me, but that's a whole nother thing. It doesn't matter. I could fucking give a fuck less. So, things got better, and this took me years to realize what went wrong here, but it was a Sunday. We hung out, just went, walking about town and all that, hung out, did a bunch of shit, and it was probably the best time we ever had together, or one of the best times, I'll say. And just a few days later, I haven't told anyone anyone at all in my life this, so it's difficult to say. I was on FaceTime with another friend of mine who is a girl, no longer fucking friends. She's a psycho bitch, and the whole other thing. And for whatever reason, because I was a stupid fucking 9th grader and I did no idea how to control my emotions and all that, on one FaceTime call. And for context, for months people were telling me how terrible my girlfriend was, even though they didn't know a fucking thing about her. And I guess I'm easy to gaslight because I fell for the gaslighting. And and they're like, oh, she's terrible for you, blah blah blah, you can do better, all this stupid shit. And I fell for it, and I was like, yeah man, you're right. So this girl telling me the same thing, and why I was on FaceTime with this girl alone in the first place is already just there's nothing wrong with having friends of the same gender as your partner or whatever, but it's it's also a lot different in high school, I guess, or at least how people feel about it. And especially it's different when you're older, but in high school that's a big no-no, right? And even now, I'd say that's a pretty big no-no. I still wouldn't do that. Well, I say still, but I wouldn't do that. And for whatever reason, my brain being stupid and just latching, I cling on to people easy. And I was like, oh, I have a chance with this girl, because I've been friends with her for a long time, longer than I'd even known my girlfriend at the time. And I was, yeah, I have a chance with her. I'll break up with my girlfriend, and then I can be with this girl, blah, blah, blah. It's just, if you ever think that, or if your brain ever, thinks that's a good idea, it's just your brain telling you that. It's never actually a good idea, because then we broke up, and then, it wasn't good. I said 5, but I'm just going to say the whole story. I don't want to make this 2 videos, so this video will be a little longer. But broke up with her, and then we stayed friends, and I just lied to myself, because my girlfriend she had a rough childhood, and it's just, took things a little harder, struggled with, self-harm and shit, and whether it was my fault or not, I told people, oh yeah, I stayed with her because I was scared she was going to kill herself or cut herself or whatever. And I'm going to be honest, I partially believed that for years. I believe that is why I stayed friends with her, because I stayed, friends with her, talked to her every night for months after. This was in, I think, April, and I still talked to her until, July. So, and I told myself that for years, literal years, that was why, because I was scared for her, because I still cared about her, which parts of it was true, but I wasn't scared she was going to kill herself or cut herself because of me. That was just the excuse I told people, because I was afraid of being ridiculed for, being friends with her, talking to her, because a lot of people didn't like her, but a lot of people didn't know her either. And now, it took me literal years to realize this. I was driving home the other day, 3 fucking years later, I pieced this all together, how horribly wrong and how fucked up and just wild that was, that I would do that. It made me sick that I would do that to someone. And it's been hard. Since I realized this, it hasn't left my mind, and it's fucking up just me in general right now. I wouldn't say it's messing up my relationship, but it's messing up my mood and how I act, which can mess up my relationship. My relationship's fine. Everything, my current one is fine. Things got better, but once I realized this, and it's just my ex, she hates me, fucking can't stand me, which I guess I don't blame her, but it's weird, because it's I have no reason to miss her. I have reason to miss her, but I have no reason to be how I am right now, of just fucking completely disregarding my current I wouldn't say disregarding, but just not caring about my current relationship as much, and if whatever happens, then I'm just going right back to her, I'll text her, blah blah blah, and it's no. That's where I'm at right now. That's my thought process is, if I get broken up with, I'm fucking texting her. And I know it's bad, but I don't control how I think. I think how I think. I can control what I do about it. I can control if I act on it. I can control all that. But I don't know. I'm gonna just thug it out. I'm too much of I'd never break up with my girlfriend. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I'd be able to. I'm a fucking bitch, low key. But it's hard. My days, the last 3 videos were recorded all on the same day. They were recorded yesterday, as of recording this, and then it didn't upload, so I had to upload. As of recording this, day 14, I believe, it got uploaded, because it was off schedule, because it didn't upload the night I recorded it. So I uploading that a day later, and then the 2 days after are the videos after it, all recorded within probably 2 minutes of each other, back to back. And then this is the next day. So the video posted has got my motivation back. That's what got posted today, which was I recorded yesterday and was delayed. And I still have motivation. It's just my mood is so much worse because this won't leave my head. And I think the best thing I can do is just not act on it. Just hope it'll pass, and I guess use it to fuel working towards something. But that's what happened. That's what I did. It was a big mistake. I don't know if I actually want her back, if it's just me feeling guilty about myself. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I didn't really get closure. Because she kind of just unadded me. Oh, and I got with the girl, my current girlfriend of like 2.5 years, is the girl I told her not to worry about, type of deal. It's a whole story for another video I'll probably make, but that's what happened. That's the first time I've told anyone, and I'm telling the fucking camera, but nobody knows who I am, so that's the only reason I'm doing it. But that's 10. That's not 5, that's 10. Yeah. See ya.